Hello, all my friends. I hope you're having a fabulous day, an outstanding day today in Maryland. It is cold, it is right around freezing, and it is rainy, sleety, and a lot of my friends were hoping for snow. No snow. All right, today's video, real estate 101 with regards to buying a new home. So the first thing that you should do is get a real estate agent, a good real estate agent. Don't buy a home, new or otherwise, without a realtor. Why? Because you want a professional. You want an expert helping you. You want someone that knows what they're doing. Goes hand in hand with when I tell people, I see people on Facebook all the time, hey, does anybody know a good realtor? And I always say, hey, I am a realtor. But you should be asking questions besides just, does anybody know a good realtor? How many years they've been in business? How many homes they've sold? Blah, 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 blah. You should be interviewing that person. Because anybody can be a realtor. Not everybody can be an attorney. Not anybody can be a doctor or an accountant. But a real estate agent is different, so you need to scrutinize a little bit more. So you want to take a good real estate agent, a good realtor with you to the new home. Why? There's a number of reasons. Here are the most important. A good realtor knows the builders, knows what builders are building a better product and which ones aren't. And as I've seen over the past 20 years, some builders that used to be top-notch went down to the bottom. Some of them went bankrupt. Some of them came back. Some of them got good again. Some of them not good. And so you need to have an agent who's paying attention to what's happening in the market with the builders, who is listening and paying attention to what other agents are saying, what people are saying on social media about builders and builder issues. So that's one reason. You want to make sure that you're going to a good builder, and a good agent will help you with that. The agent will help you with getting extra incentives, extra goodies. The agent will help you figure out what is the best floor plan, what are the best options for resale. The odds are you will not be staying in this house forever. But if you are, that also will dictate what options you put in there. Because some things you do want to get the builder to do, and there are some things that you could do much, much cheaper afterwards. But it all depends on your goals, the home you're buying, the area you're buying, and every person is different. Every purchase is different. There might be generalities, but every individual is different and should get different advice. The builder is working to sell you the product. The builder is working to sell you options. The builder is maybe trying to avoid certain options because they're a pain in the butt, but they would be good for you. A real estate agent will help guide you with the best options. The agent will help you with your decision, and the builder may necessarily not be worried so much about your future resale or what's best for you, but what's best for the builder at that particular time. Maybe they have 10 million widgets that they want to use the option of widgets to get rid of. Who knows? An agent will help you. An agent can help you pick out a good lot not only for resale, but just a good lot in general. So I put myself through college doing construction full-time during the day in the late 80s. And the company I worked for built $1 million homes back then. And over the years, I've continued to do projects for myself and with friends. So I know building. I know building plans. I know lot plans. I know master plans. I know grading and elevations. You want an agent who also knows those things. So, because when you're looking at a piece of raw land by the time the developer and builder are done prepping it for construction of homes, it can be 1,000% different because they have to cut the grade down for the topography, for code, for building restrictions, and so the landscape can change. So you want an agent who can help you pick a lot that's going to be good when it's all said and done. The other thing is the agent is your objective wall between the salesperson, builder, and you. So if the salesperson says, we're going to have a 10,000 square foot clubhouse and we're going to have a dozen pickleball courts and we're going to have blah, blah, blah. You need someone who says, what you see is what you get. You need an agent who's going to point out to you, don't believe everything the builder tells you, because the economy changes, pandemics may come, interest rates may skyrocket. Who knows? You never know what's going to happen in the future. So if you don't see it in a neighborhood, you need to be content with purchasing in that particular neighborhood from that particular builder with what's there. What you see is what you get. That needs to be your mindset. An agent can help remind you of all these tidbits as you go along, because when you go to the builder's model, you're overwhelmed with minutia. You're overwhelmed with minutia in the contract. You're overwhelmed with options. You're overwhelmed with everything. You need another person there who's going to give you clarity, who will help you see through the mist. You need someone there who's going to know what's in that contract, who can pick out the important parts of that contract and point out to you all the ins and outs that the builder sales rep may just gloss over or may not even understand themselves. So you need a good agent who can go through that contract and explain it to you and point out the things that are most critical to your decision making, to your future. You want an agent also who can help with construction. So when for example, I had some friends buying a $1 million plus home. They didn't know anything about construction. They're computer geniuses and a teacher. So I told them that I would go check on the construction. I would take photos so that they could have like a little scrapbook, and I would monitor what was going on. So I would go out to the property. I looked at the grading. I looked at the foundation when they poured it. And then when I went back for the first framing, I saw all kind of glaring, hideous things being done. And I advocated for my client friends, not only for repairs, but I also helped them find a home inspector who would do inspections along the whole building process. Many home inspectors will not do that, so I helped them find one who would do everything. So basically, that home inspector took over my role, although I still went and took photos and made notes. And basically, at every step of the game, I got a list of things for the builder to fix. So the home inspector would go out, he'd give me that list, I'd give it to the builder would fix them. An agent will help you do this. An agent will be the bad guy. The agent will be the separation between you and the salesperson and the builder, and so will help minimize friction between you two. But most importantly, the agent will be your advocate. The agent will argue for you, go to the mat for you, to make sure you're receiving what you're supposed to receive. And so when people say, I'm going to buy a new home, I don't need an agent, I say, you're foolish. And I give them sort of a quick synopsis of this. Sometimes they listen. Sometimes they don't. And there have been many times when not my friends or clients, but other people have called me for legal advice because they are buying a new home and they got themselves in a pickle. Or they're buying a new home and they're not getting what they thought they got. Or they bought a new home and they're having some issues. And so I give them some advice and guidance, but if they would have had an agent from the beginning, it would have all been avoided. So that's my real estate tip. If you know anybody who's want to buy a new house, tell them, get an agent. And actually, I really want you to tell them to call me, but they need an advocate. They need a good agent to help them. All right, I hope you got something out of this. Please, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for clicking the bell. And if you haven't, smash the subscribe, click the bell, click the like, tell your friends. Subscribe to my channel. I got some good tidbits in there. You can email me. You can comment here. You can text me. You can call me with any questions about this video or any of the other videos or real estate or law or whatever. I'm happy to help you. I do not know everything, but I have so many friends and resources in different areas that I can help guide you, and I'm not opposed to doing research to help you. So thank you all again. I love you all. See ya!